So big. Welcome back, you guys. In today's video, I'm sharing a huge book haul from Thriftbook. So if you want to see this, then stick around. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to 5 kids, ages 11, 6, 5, 3, and 2. And on my channel, I love to share content about motherhood and homeschooling. So if you like that kind of content, then make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss a video. And be sure to hit that little bell button so that you are notified when new videos come out. This haul, like I said, is from Thriftbook. I do have a couple more books that might be coming in through Thriftbook as well, but I'll just have to do another haul. Okay, listen, don't be overwhelmed by all the books that I bought. This year I chose to do a very literature and book-based curriculum and to build our own at-home library so that I can use these books over and over with my children. A couple years ago, I did My Father's World, and this was probably the first thing that opened me up to reading literature to my children. And ever since then, I have just been loving to just read tons and tons of books to my kids. Kids learn so much through reading books. I will be having curriculum videos coming out, so be on the lookout for those. And without further ado, let's jump right into this. So the first book I got is this DK Smithsonian's Children's Illustrated Atlas. This goes along with one of the curriculums that we are doing. I have rented this from the library and I absolutely love this book so much. It is absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. So I'm excited to put this into our library. This next book that I'm going to show you, I am super duper excited about this one. This is Material World, a global family portrait. So this book is so cool and it just has pictures of people from all around the world with all their belongings, kind of sharing with you what things they have in their homes. So I just think this is so cool. This is for another curriculum that I am doing with Nathan. So I'm excited for this book. This book is not for any of our curriculums, but I got one of these books at the library one time and I loved it so much that I'm like, I gotta buy all these books. I didn't buy them all yet. I'm gonna wait till I can get them really inexpensive. But I got this, KeeKee's Big Adventure in Paris, France. These books with this little cat are so cute. I think I got the one where she goes to London from my library and I read it to my kids. My kids loved it so much. And they learned so much from it. I mean, these books are so cute and packed with information. So it's just a fun, cute way to learn about Paris, France. This next book here is called What Really Happened to the Dinosaurs. This next book right here is called First Virtues. And this is just a great book to help develop character for your preschoolers. It says it's for ages 2 to 5 and there are 12 stories in this and they're going to be talking about kindness, truthfulness, love, patience, forgiveness, making friends, thankfulness, obedience, joy, sharing, good manners, doing your best. I saw this on My Father's World preschool curriculum like a long time ago and I finally just got it, but I got it on Thriftbook for like half the price. This book is not part of any of our curriculums, but I thought this would be a great add-on to our Bible / character building. It just looks so sweet and cute and I think my kids will really love it, and I'm always looking for great books to help develop my children's character. This next book is another dinosaur book, and this one is called Dinosaurs by Design. This is from Master Books, and yeah, this is just full of information. There's lots of pictures in here as well. I'm excited to read this. This will probably be more geared towards Nathan and maybe Faith. Again, another dinosaur book. This one is called The Great Dinosaur Mystery and the Bible. And this is by Paul S. Taylor. This is kind of the inside of this one. The next book is another dinosaur book. We're going to be doing like a whole dinosaur unit study, so what can I say? I got really excited when I found all of these resources that teach on creation and dinosaurs, so I bought all of them pretty much. I was going a little crazy. And it's called D is for Dinosaur, a Rhyme Book and More, and this is by Ken and Molly Ham. So yeah, this just looks really good. There is like this storybook in the front of it. It just goes through the whole alphabet, and then in the back, and it has like a teacher's guide type of thing. This is just kind of like a look inside. If you guys want an in-depth look through any more of these, let me know and I will make a video on it. This next book is called Diva and Flea, and this book is just about this cat and this dog in Paris. So it's really cute little chapter book. It does have pictures in here. I think they're black and white. Oh no, they do have a little bit of color, but they're really short. So I will be reading this to my younger kids. If Nathan wants to jump in and listen, he might listen as well. He likes to sit through any read aloud, so he might just listen to this as well. But I just thought this looked so cute, so I'm adding this. It wasn't part of any of our curriculums. I just thought this would be fun to add. The next book is What Should Danny Do? And this book is so cool. They also have another one of these called What Should Darla Do? And this is 9 stories in one, and pretty much you get to choose how he reacts to different situations. So this is a great book to teach your kids the power of making a choice, whether good or bad, and what the outcome's gonna be. I read this with my kids. They absolutely loved it. I mean, my 5-year-old got it right away, and this has helped him so much just by reading this book a few times with him. He has loved it. So this book is absolutely amazing. This next book is the Bee book. I really got this just for my daughter. I mean, I think we are going to be learning a little bit about bees in one of the curriculums that we are doing. So this would go good with that. But my daughter loves bees and bugs and everything. So I saw this and got it for her. It's really cute and lots of good information in here. So this is by DK. This next book is called Howl Like a Wolf, Learn to Think, Move, and Act Like 15 Amazing Animals. This next book is called Fresh Picked Poetry, A Day at the Farmer's Market. I heard Tori from the Oglesby Ohana talk about this book not too long ago, so I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so cute. So I ended up picking it up. So this is not part of a curriculum. I just thought it looked good, so I bought it. The next book is yet again another dinosaur book. This is by Ken Ham, and it's called Dinosaurs for Kids. This, you know, it's just got good pictures, lots of information, and I think my kids will enjoy this, especially Nathan. This next book is yet again another dinosaur book. You guys, I went a little crazy on the dinosaur books, okay? This one is Dinosaurs of Eden, and this is also by Ken Ham. I love that he made all of these children's books about dinosaurs. I think it is absolutely amazing. So this is kind of like what the inside of this one looks like. This next book is called Galapagos Islands, A Different View. I will talk about probably this more in another video, but I'm really excited about this. It just kind of talks about the Galapagos Islands, and you know what it talks about, like Darwin's theory and stuff like that. And this is really interesting to me because, you know, I've heard of evolution. I heard that like it was Darwin that came up with it or whatever, but I never knew anything about the Galapagos Islands, and that's where he got his stuff from. I think that's, I mean, what I'm kind of learned a little bit from that. But I am a Christian, so I do not believe in evolution. I believe in creation. So I just thought this was a cool book, and I want to talk about things like this to my kids and prepare them for the world and teach them apologetics and teach them how to defend their faith, and, you know, and to even learn about different countries and cultures and even religions, and teach them like why Christianity is different and maybe what things are the same, how are they different, why do we believe what we believe, and I don't know. I just think it's very important to equip your children to going out into the world, and teaching them stuff like this to me is extremely important. So I'm so excited about this, but this has absolutely gorgeous photos, like real photos of the Galapagos Islands. And I heard about this from Ken Ham. I don't know. I looked up something about the Galapagos Islands and I typed in Ken Ham because I'm like, maybe he has some information about it. And sure enough, he recommended this book. So I was so excited. This next book is about dragons and dinosaurs as well. So I don't know. I just thought this book is so cool. I got this. I cannot believe I got this on Thriftbook. I am like so pumped. I think this is like a $20 book. But it opens up really big. Like, look at that. Does it open up again? No. But it opens up. It's got, whoa. Like, look how awesome this is. So awesome. I was so excited to find this book. And I really thought Nathan would really enjoy this. It's got little things here. Was it in the beginning? I think it's in the beginning here. It has these little pockets right here and each of them have like a little note thing. My kids kind of already got into it and ripped it a little bit, but yeah, I'm excited to go over this with Nathan. And this book is published by Master Books. This next book is Atlas of Animal Adventures. This is part of the curriculum that we are going to be using. This is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. It just, you know, is an atlas of animals. So yeah. I also got this book, The Amazing Animal Atlas. This is not part of the curriculum, but I rented this from the library one time and I fell in love and I was like, I have to have that book. So I got it like probably 2 years ago from the library, and when I saw that they had this on Thriftbook for really inexpensive, I think I only paid like $6 for this, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I think this is a $25 book, okay? And look at the great condition this is in. So this is also like a cool flat book. Does this one come out three? Does it come out 3? Oh no, right here. Here we go. 1, 2, whoa, 3. This one is so awesome, beautiful, gorgeous. And yeah, I absolutely love this book. And look how big it is. These books. These two are so big, these books. So big. You guys, I'm not done yet. I was originally gonna put this haul and my other haul in the same video, and then I was like, I better not, because there's so many books. I have so many books. Okay, so these next couple books are in a series that I found from inside the curriculum that we're going to be doing, and I'm so excited. This is called Katie and the Mona Lisa. These stories are about this little girl named Katie, and she goes to like museums and stuff and learns about each of the photos and artists and stuff like that. I don't know. We haven't read any of these yet, but I'm super duper excited to read these. I think this is a great way to teach art and learn about art. I love anything learning through like storybooks like this. So this, I was so excited to buy these. I have 3 more on the way as well that are going to be coming to me because I was just like, these books are just too good. I also got Katie Meets the Impressionists. So that's just kind of the look inside of that one. And then I also got Katie in London. The next book I got was this 101 World Changing Women. It's just kind of a little flip through pictures, information. The next book I got is this Usborne Book of Wild Places. So this is just talking about all different places around the world. Mountains, jungles, and deserts. I also got the Usborne's Living World Encyclopedia. We love Usborne books. I love the pictures, and I don't know, Usborne just makes such beautiful books. I think we all know that. Another Usborne book is The Great Animal Search. So this will be so much fun. You get to find all the animals in this photo. This next one is Mcelderry. Why can't I talk today? Mcelderry Book of Aesop's Fables. That's kind of the inside of this one. So just a ton of Aesop's Fables. I got this Celebrate Christmas Around the World. I got the Christmas Around the World coloring book. I did get this at Thriftbook, and none of these pages are even colored in. So I thought that was pretty cool. I also got Christmas Around the World. I got this big book of history. This is pretty much a timeline. It's from Master Books. And this book is so cool. It literally folds out. What does it say? This is for ages 7 to 12, although all of my kids might like this. And it is a 15-foot fold-out timeline from creation to modern computers. This thing is so cool. Oh, it comes out this way. So it literally just folds out like really, really big. This is a big timeline. Isn't this so cool? It goes bigger than that because it's 15 feet. But I was excited to find this. I think this is originally $20. I think I paid like $6 or $7 for this. So I was like super duper excited when I found this on Thriftbook. This other book I got is called Adventures of Molly and Keela, a virtues book for children. So this is going to teach, you know, character building and stuff like that. So I thought this was going to have colored pictures. It's actually black and white, but I did get this on Thriftbook, but I got it new on Thriftbook because I'm pretty sure it was cheaper new on Thriftbook than it was on Amazon. So that's why I got it from Thriftbook. Then this last book that I'm going to share with you is actually not for my kids, but it's for me. And it is called Honey for a Child's Heart. Me and my best friend are actually reading this right now together and discussing it. So we're like doing our own little book club. It's been so much fun. It talks all about how important it is to, you know, read aloud to your kids and about good literature and stuff like that. I just finished chapter 4 and it's really good. I really like it. And in the back of it, it has authors that you can look up. It also has recommendations for books for different age groups of children. And I don't know, I just feel like this book has opened my eyes to a lot of different things. I first started really following the Lord. I went to a very legalistic church, and from that church, I just had a very legalistic mindset. We stopped a lot of things, which some of them, we still don't do those things, like movies and TV shows and books and stuff, like we won't do, but that's our own personal conviction. But there were some things that we were just super legalistic about. And I feel like this book has like really opened my eyes to just a lot of things. Which, you know what, God is so good. I just have to tell this little testimony because God is just so amazing. So as I was picking out curriculum this year, I did pick a secular curriculum for one of the things that we're doing. And it was because it was a literature-based curriculum, and all of the books looked, well, not all of them, but a lot of the books to me looked really interesting and fun, and like my kids would really like it. And I told you, I came out of a really legalistic church, and I feel like, and this was like when we first started walking with the Lord. So that was like, I don't know, 6 years ago. But I feel like a lot of that legalistic stuff was still kind of in me. And this is just stuff that the Lord has really been working out of me. And, you know, I don't know, walking with the Lord is just amazing how he just purifies you and cleanses you and rids you from legalistic stuff. And I don't know, he is just so good. So I had this really legalistic mindset, even about like books and stuff, even to the point where I was like, I don't even know if I want to read my kids fairy tales, because when I got this one curriculum, I went through the whole book list and I checked out a ton of them from the library, which I didn't buy all the books that are going to be used in this curriculum, and I'm thinking about sharing like library hauls for each week that we do the curriculum, just to share with you good books and maybe books that we liked and stuff like that from the curriculum. So I checked out a lot of the books just to kind of like skim over and see, you know, do we agree with this? Do we not agree with it? Because it was like a secular thing. In the curriculum, there was a whole book about like different fairy tales, and I was just like, I didn't know if I wanted to read fairy tales and stuff like that to my children. And part of that, I think, was the legalistic mindset that I had coming out of this first church that we went to. And in this book, she talks about how important it is for kids to read fantasy and fairy tales and stuff. And if you get original fairy tales, they're very different from like Disney fairy tales. Do I agree with everything in here? Probably not. No, not at all. But to each his own. You eat the meat, spit out the bones, you know, take everything with a grain of salt like you should with everything. I just think this has been a really amazing book to read. So I highly recommend this. Obviously, like I said, eat the meat, spit out the bones. If you don't agree with something, it's okay. We're not all going to agree with everything with one another, and we all have our own personal convictions, especially as Christians. And this is like a Christian-based book. So the lady is Christian, just, you know, putting it out there. Anyways, that is my thrift book haul. If you want to flip through of anything, let me know. I will do my best to try and link everything, even though there is a ton of stuff in here, that I can in the description box below. So make sure to check that out. And if you like videos like this, make sure that you're subscribed and be sure to click that little bell so that you're notified every time a new video comes out. All right, guys, have a blessed day.